Yes, I believe it is. Hello, welcome back to another month's Write-Along. July, it is July's Write-Along. Again, it's very hot in here. I am trying something new. I got my old friend out, the lapel mic, when I used to do my YouTube videos from my phone. I bought this lapel, and I haven't used it for a long time since I got my camera. So I thought, why not try it out? So hopefully you guys can hear me properly. Let me close the shed doors properly. I'm sorry if that just gave you a headache. Yes, hello, welcome to July's Write-Along. Hello, Sentient. Hello, Garish. Hello, Tanya. So glad that you could join us. I know in America it's a holiday today, the 4th of July, America Day, or I'm not sure. Is it Independence Day? Is 4th of July Independence Day? I'm not sure. But I know that it is a holiday. So thank you for being here during your public holiday. As always, I'm going to wait until 5 past. I'm going to give it 5 minutes just to get some more people in, any latecomers that might be hanging around. I'll give them a chance to join. So, how is everyone's weekend so far? Hello, Anneli. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Welcome back. How has everyone's weekend been? Mine has been pretty good. All things considered. For those of you who follow me closely, you know that I've been trying to purchase a house since March. Unfortunately, on Wednesday that fell through. I lost the house, so I'm not buying that house anymore. You'd think I'd be really depressed, and don't get me wrong, on the day I was really depressed, but I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders, so I'm not too fussed. I'm going to give it until Wednesday next week before I start looking for other houses, because I have to get back in the game. But for now, I'm just enjoying the relief of stress. Excuse me, I just burped. That's the problem with a lapel mic right by my chest. You're going to hear everything. I've just kind of finished a mug of coffee. Sweden lost. I know, you lost the football, not soccer, football. Yes, I know, I'm sorry about that. Commiserations. However, I'm also in a good mood because England absolutely bossed their game yesterday. I've never seen an England team play so well. So I'm really happy about that. They did a good job. Whether we can win the tournament, I don't know. I think we got Denmark next. I think they're going to prove quite difficult. Okay, it's 3 minutes past. I'll give it another 2 minutes or so and see what happens. I thought I'd throw in a nice little poll. I guess that's a new thing that YouTube Live have thrown in. You can do a little poll these days. Sorry, I'm just getting a text. Yes. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. Thank you so much for being here. I know almost everyone here, I think everyone here is a member of the Poetry Cove. If you haven't already, check your emails and spam. We sent out our newsletter today. There was a lot go on with the Poetry Cove in June. There's a lot to tell you about, so do read that carefully. You guys had a team last night. Yeah, I mean, wow. As I say, I've never seen England play that well. Usually they're not very good, but I was very impressed. I was at work doing my night shift and screaming my head off because I was the only one in the building. I loved it. I was having a good time. Something. The poll. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Tanya, the poll. But yes, there is a poll at the top. I thought it would be fun to do. Wow, it's getting very hot in here. I really need to get some ventilation in this place. I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, it's 5 past. I know that it is the 4th of July, so perhaps we're not going to get as many people in as we normally do. So why don't we kick things off with our first game? Let's throw up the screen. Okay. In that case, why don't we start getting some prompts in the... That's what you were talking about. Thank you, Tanya. There's a little bit of latency, but that's just how live streams work. But yes, I threw up a new little poll above me somewhere on the chat. I don't even know where the chat box is for you, but somewhere around is a poll. I thought that would be quite fun. Also, yes, if you love what we do here at these write-alongs, please do consider donating $1 or £1 by using Super Chat, which is the little dollar mark underneath the chat box. But other than that, let's start getting some prompts together. I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to write. I'm ready to hang out with you guys. I'm ready to write with you guys. So let's get that energy going. Let's get that those creative juices buzzing around. And let's get some prompts in the chat box for our first game, where we write a whole poem each. I think pretty much I haven't seen any new faces yet. If you are new here, don't be afraid to say hello. But it seems like we're all veterans today, so you know how the first game works. We pick a prompt and then we write a poem separate from each other, and then in game 2 we all come together and do lines each of poetry, not of any illegal substances. Can you guys hear my laptop overheating? I really need to perhaps look at investing in a new laptop. Football, mesmerizing. Football, mesmerizing football. I like that Anelli used the word football now. I wasn't really telling you off, but yeah, I wasn't actually telling you off. I understand a lot of places call it soccer. I am sweating buckets. Mesmerizing football. I can't see what anyone else is writing. Oh no. You might need to refresh, Tanya. I know this happens sometimes to some of our members. They have the same problem. I think if you just refresh the page, it should work, hopefully. I might have to open the shed door, my friends. I am sweating. Sweaty Betty. Okay. I'm gonna go with... I'd like to go with football, but I feel like we're the only 2 people here that might be watching football. Happy 4th of July. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the Write-Along. Happy 4th of July. I feel like me and Anelli might be the only ones who know about football. So I'm going to go with... I need one more prompt, Anelli. Throw another prompt at me. As much as I'd like to use football, I don't think we have enough football fans here. I want something to go with mesmerizing. So mesmerizing and a second prompt, and then I'll pick that, and we're good to go. Mesmerizing something. If you haven't already, please do like this video. I know we have only just gotten started, but if you like this video, when it ends, it does get published to YouTube, and the more likes it has, the more of my subscribers it gets sent to. Mesmerizing summer. Okay, great. Let's go with that. Mesmerizing summer. Wow, my laptop is so hot. My laptop is burning up. Okay, so let's go with mesmerizing summer. Mesmerizing summer thoughts. Okay, there we go. Mesmerizing summer thoughts. My laptop is so slow. I'm actually kind of worried it's about to die on me. It's never usually this slow. Even when I type, like it's struggling to keep up with my typing. Okay, so our prompt is mesmerizing summer thoughts. So if we all go off now and write our own poems, again, I know everyone that I've seen in the chat, except maybe Karen. I know our veterans, you guys know how it works. But if in case there's anyone lingering in the shadows that have not made themselves known to us just yet, if you want to take part, what we do is we've now got the prompt, mesmerizing summer thoughts. If you go away and write your poem, and then just throw it in the chat. Don't wait for me to finish mine. Just throw it in the chat as soon as you're done. Do keep in mind that the chat box only allows 200 characters, so don't go writing an epic. And it doesn't allow for line breaks. So if you want to demonstrate a line break, what we do is we just use a forward slash. Other than that, happy writing, my friends. I will be writing my poem, but of course, as always, I will be keeping an eye on the chat box as well, if my laptop doesn't explode in my face. Mesmerizing summer thoughts. that how it's spelled? Is that how the plant is spelled, or are they spelled like that? One would imagine it's spelled like that, but it could be spelled like that. I'm going to go with that for now. But if you know, please do correct me in the chat box. Again, if you have your poem, please do feel free to share it in the chat. You don't have to wait for me. Hello, Tayu. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on the first game. Hello Zoya, hello Sunshu, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're just in the middle of our first game with the prompt Mesmerizing Summer Thoughts. But please do stick around for us in the second game. I mean, nobody sent their poem in just yet, but in terms of keeping things on track in time, maybe if I just ask you to hold fire until the second game. That's terrible English. I'm going to have to work on that. But Tanya's has come in. The breezy warm summer air lightly caressing my skin. The sun gently kissing my body. The gentle sway of the hammock causing me to drift away in my mesmerizing summer thoughts of you. Thank you for sharing, Tanya. And sentience. I dream of dandelions and daisies, dripping with dew like summer fruit. In the moonlit mist of a cool July evening, cherry cheeks and fresh bitten peaches running down your fingers on the soft beaches. That's fantastic. I need to work on my last line, and I forgot about mesmerizing summer thoughts. I got carried away a little bit. Anele, floating silent through the universe, catched by someone far away. A telepathic wave of mesmerizing summer thoughts, love and laughter need no physical hand to hold. They flow from me to you, forever warm. Fantastic. And mine, I really don't like the last line. It's terrible English. I just had to get it down on paper and then I can work it. Or I think we're going to be moving on soon anyway. Daisies, dandelions and daffodils, grass overgrown. The sun blazes down in this meadow, nature's vast and comforting throne. This is bliss. Lost in my fantasies, a summer of seeds sown. Come lay with me one more time, I beg, before September's arrival and your heart's beat falters outgrown. Okay, I'm just going to read them all one more time and then perhaps we'll move on. I know there's not too many come in just yet, but we'll see how it goes. We've lost quite a few viewers as well, so maybe we'll move on after I read these. But if you're still writing yours, don't hurry. We still need to get prompts and stuff, so keep writing and send it in when you can. So Tanya's. The breezy, warm summer air lightly caressing my skin. Caressing. The sun gently kissing my body. The gentle sway of the hammock causing me to drift away in my mesmerizing summer thoughts of you. Fantastic. And sentient stardust. I dream of dandelions and daisies, dripping with dew like summer fruit, in the moonlit mist of a cool July evening. Cherry cheeks and fresh bitten peaches running down your fingers on the soft beaches. Amazing. I am a big fan of your work, Sentient. And I'm not being biased. I really do love your work. floating silent through the universe, caught by someone far away. A telepathic wave of mesmerizing summer thoughts, love and laughter need no physical hand to hold. They flow from me to you, forever warm. And that was by Anneli. And Zoya's just come in. The plants in my overgrown garden are much like the summer thoughts that cloud my mind. The bees and butterflies are what make them all the more mesmerizing. Thank you so much, Zoya. And then mine, daisies, dandelions and daffodils, grass overgrown. The sun blazes down in this meadow, nature's vast and comforting throne. This is bliss. Lost in my fantasies, a summer of seeds sown. Come lay with me one more time, I beg, before September's arrival, and your heart's beat falters outgrown. And Garish is in! Brilliant. Just as I was going to move on. Perfect timing. These hazy, lazy days of mesmerizing summer thoughts. Begone, blighted, gelid realm of ice-clad curse. This time, with me forever be. Wow, thank you. Fantastic. We're off to an amazing start. This is going to be a good ride-along. I can feel it. I can feel the juices already. Okay, let's move on to game 2. So, if you would like to play game 2, I need to know that you want to play. So please, in the chat box, give me a thumbs up emoji, or just say, you guys know how it works. Just say, I want to play. Put me in the running order. Hey, Adam, this is great. I want to play. That sort of stuff. You know what to do. You've all been here before by the looks of it. If you haven't been here before and you are lingering in the shadows and maybe feel a bit shy, I do encourage you to get involved. It's all good fun. We're all here to just chill out, write some poetry. There's no pressure. We're not here to write epics. We're not here to write award-winning poems. We're here just to hang out and enjoy our craft. So please do say hello, and if you want to play, let me know you want to play. I'm in. Tayu's in. Anneli's in. Oh no, I just pressed the wrong... I'm opening up another app. Oops. Okay, Tayu. Tayu is always the first in. He's always the first to lead us. Anneli. Tanya. Adam. Garish. Sentient. It's so much fun. I'm glad you think so. I do have a lot of fun with these. SunTube. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button on this video. I've already said it once before. You're probably going to get bored of me saying it, but I have to say it because I'm a typical YouTuber. If you haven't already, please like this video if you're enjoying yourself. It does help the video. Once we end the stream, it gets published to my channel, and the more likes it's already got, the more people that then get to see it. I'd really appreciate it. Isabella, hello. Hi, Adam. What a great initiative. I've recently noticed your YouTube channel as well as your Instagram account. They're full of inspiration. Thank you so much, Isabella. I'm glad you enjoy my content, and thank you so much for being here. Anneli, Tayu, no crispy today. I don't think we can ask the man of crisp to not be crispy. Okay, cool. If you do decide that you want to take part, please just let me know in the comments with a thumbs up, or just say, hey, could you add me to the running order? And I'm happy to do this. So in the meantime, let's get some prompts together. So if you have an idea for a prompt, please throw it in the chat box right now so we can get going. We'll try to take part in the game. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much. Isabella. Wow, you guys should feel the heat coming off of my laptop right now. I'm definitely ruining my laptop by having so much on there. Like, you guys wouldn't believe how much I've got on there. Oh, hello, doggy. Playful. Okay, I like that. Playful. Ocean colours. Playful ocean colours. That could be one. I'll see what else comes in, but we could have that playful ocean colours. This is where things kind of get a bit crazy, but all in good fun. I need to grab my cable, be right back. No problem, Tayu. Do hurry. Only because you're opening the poem. I'll see if there's any more. I'll give it another minute to see if any more prompts come in. Otherwise, I think we'll go with playful ocean colours. And I may have to swap Tayu and Anelli round just to kick things off. Banter. Banter. There's a lot of banter in my life. Moonlit sands. Sorry, I was just checking my emails. Just had an email come in. Moonlit sands, I quite like that. Okay, I've got a job on my hands now. Moonlit sands. I'm going to go with moonlit sands. Ocean colours. I'm going to go with moonlit sands. Now, that's not necessarily the title. That's not necessarily the title of the poem. That's just going to be the prompt, moonlit sands. And Tayu, I haven't heard that Tayu's back yet, so I'm going to swap him and Anelli round. And I'll just keep pushing Tayu down until he gets back. So, playful ocean colours, moonlit sands works nicely. I'm just going to go with moonlit sands for now, because I think otherwise we can have too many prompts. So moonlit sands, we could put ocean colours in there if we wanted to. But for now, the official prompt is moonlit sands. And Anelli, please, as Tayu hasn't come back just yet, please kick us off, open our poem with our first line. Oh, here comes the rain. Tayu. Tayu's here. Okay, Tayu, I've moved you to second place. Anelli's going to kick us off, and then you're going to be the second line. And I'm going to escape and make myself another coffee in a second, because I'm starting to get a sore throat. And I'm going to get wet by the sounds of it. And I've only got a shirt and shorts on. The good thing of... I think it's a... Wow. I think it's a popular thing going on right now because of like online meetings and stuff, where you kind of put on a shirt and stuff, and then your bottom half is just like slippers and some shorts. So you're gonna probably see my shorts. They're sporty shorts, and they're not too revealing, so don't worry. I think. Hello, Ida. Let me know if you want to play the game. We're just kicking off game 2, so I can slot you in at the end if you'd like to take part. 90 plus, wow. We're having really weird weather where it's really thick, the air is really thick and warm, but it's still raining. It doesn't make any sense. It's like a rainforest. In the moonlit sands, I see your footsteps, swept away by the ocean waves. Wow. We've got the prompt in already, guys. Okay, Ida definitely wants to play. And our first sentence is in the, oh, capitals. I keep doing that these days. In the moonlit sands, I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. Okay, whilst we wait for Tayu's line, I'm going to quickly go and make myself a wee coffee. Hello, Sir Jester, welcome. Please excuse me, everyone. I'm going to drop the lapel mic down my shirt, so I apologise. I'm going to give you a countdown so you can mute your headphones or whatever, so I don't... you know what? I'm not going to drop it. I'm just going to gently pull it through. There we go. Right, I'm just going to go and make myself a coffee because I'm getting a sore throat and my throat needs lubrication. Why do I always do this during a live stream? Please excuse me. And if I tumble over wires, because there's plenty of wires, you can all laugh, I give you permission. I've got wires for the webcam, wires for the lights, wires for the laptop charger, wires for the lapel mic. It's all a bit nuts. Okay, we're waiting for Tayu. In the meantime, after Tayu is Tanya. I'm going to trust, you don't need to wait for me to come back, Tanya. If Tayu's line comes in, please feel free to work on yours and I will catch up as soon as I get back. Wish me luck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I got stuck on the wires and dragged the microphone and probably made you guys deaf, not deaf. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. You can always count on me for top quality content. Completely empty screen for however long. Far too long. And now I can't even close the shut door. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, my friends. Ida. Okay, it does. Sorry about that, Ida. I'm sorry about that, my friends. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't need to put it up my shirt. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Where's my coffee? I'm all over the place, my friends. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me just catch up. Ida, so smooth. Okay, we got... Sound really funny in English. Ida. Right. Tayu, so smooth, so luxurious. Tayu, why are you so sexual all the time? Or maybe I'm the sexual one. Can't fathom the feeling. It's glorious. Maybe I'm the sexual one. I've just got the dirty mind. Happiness is all I could think about. Okay, next up is Tanya. I apologise for being away for as long as I was. The kettle was taking ages to boil. Okay, let me just scroll down. How does that look for you guys? That's better, isn't it? Ida. Welcome, Sir Jester. Hello, sir. If you'd like to play, let me know. It's not too late. I can add you to the bottom of the list. That's not a problem. I'm not sexual. Yes, maybe. Maybe it's me then. I read so smooth, so luxurious, and I think of thighs. So it must just be me, I guess. I apologise. I am lowering the... I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to keep quiet. Moonlit sands. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious. I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Maybe we're just as bad as each other, Tayu. It's you. There is a crispy head. What? I'm just a crispy head. I've just got a very crispy head. Tanya, leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. Ida is AFK for a bit because her roommate baked something and wants to share. I will be back ASAP. I will tell you as soon as I return. If I come back too late for this one, skip me. Sorry. No worries, Ida. Enjoy your baked goods and do bring some back for us. Okay, Tanya. Oh, it's me. Okay. In the moonlit sands, I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. That's a great line. So smooth, so luxurious. I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Another great line. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. My friends, we have alliteration, we have rhymes. I don't know about you, I'm really feeling this today. This is good. I'm really feeling it today. Goodness, now it's me. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. I feel my feet sink in the sand. The heavy ghost. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs down. Down, I guess. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. I'm gonna add a me. Okay, up next is Garish. I was thinking the same thing, Adam and Tayo. Okay, maybe we've all just got Sexual minds. We're poets after all. We're supposed to be sexual deviants. Garish, up next, please. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes, the heaviness... No, wait, what? I just skipped half of my line. I'm gonna go again. Does that ever happen to you? In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. I think I messed up there, guys. I totally messed up. But I've already handed over to Garish. Tayu's line talks of happiness, and then I go along the lines of I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. I messed up, guys. I'm sorry. The moon stark beckons and beams. Broken shore roars, whispers, vestiges of your being. Sentient is up next, please. In the moonlit sands, I'm going to have to maybe edit mine. In the moonlit sands, I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. See, to me, that's why I went with my line, because that sticks out as a somber moment. If the footsteps are being swept away, to me, that's a metaphor of a lost lover. So I apologize for messing up. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, its glorious happiness is all I could think about. Hey, maybe you're happy that you lost your lover. Breakups aren't necessarily a bad thing. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness... I messed up, folks. And now I don't know what to put. Will I feel... Thank you, Nelly. Will I feel your touch once more? Will the foamy shores still share your secrets? Okay, I will leave it then, as you guys seem to enjoy it. Cheers. Okay, up next is Suntube, please. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feelings, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. The moon stark beckons and beams, broken shore roars, whispers vestiges of your being. Will I feel your touch once more? Will the foamy shores still share your secrets? No, it will make sense soon. Suntube to the rescue. He's going to save me, everyone. It sounds like he's got the Superman shirt on. It is your turn, Suntube. It is your line. And then it's Isabella, and I believe, unless I missed it, I believe... Oh, no. Ida is the one that's away. Did I put her? Yes. Okay, Ida is after Isabella. Lovely. I do love me a coffee. Beans, yes. Beans. Beans, beans, beans. Beans, beans, beans. They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Oh, SunTube. Okay, great. We see the stars, the memories. Memories of our glorious times beckoning us together. Excuse me, see what happens when I have a coffee? And coffees aren't even gassy, man. Okay, up next is Isabella, please. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. That's such a great opening line, by the way, Anneli. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about. Leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes, I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. The moon stark beckons and beams, broken shore roars, whispers vestiges of your being. Will I feel your touch once more? Will the foamy shores still share your secrets? We see the stars, the memories of our glorious times beckoning us together. Hang on, I can hear dripping, and it sounds like it's quite near my extension cable with the whole power of this shed. So I just need to make sure I'm not about to explode. Okay, I think it's just dripping down the side. I don't see any water coming in. Fingers crossed. Okay, Isabella is up next. Then we can end with the lovers being in 2 different galaxies. I'm gonna have to watch this back. I'm gonna have to watch this back and make sure that the sound of my burp isn't too loud now that I've got the lapel mic right by my chest. I bet it's really loud and I've just completely embarrassed myself because I have no class apparently. And on that note, here's to more coffee. Or the lover has died, and she has come to drain his ashes. It was a lovely start, and let us finish it never. It was a lovely start, and let us finish it never. And I believe Ida has not returned to us with her baked goods. So, be careful with your intake though. Yes, I won't sip too much, gobble too much. That's gobble is eating. I believe that is the end of our poem because Ida has not returned to us with cookies. So, in the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about, leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Maybe it's so heavy because it's so much joy, so much heavy happiness. You can always find an excuse. Okay, I'll start again and then we'll move on to game 3. In the moonlit sands I see your footsteps swept away by the ocean waves. So smooth, so luxurious, I can't fathom the feeling, it's glorious. Happiness is all I could think about, leaving an impressionable imprint upon my heart as the tears well in my eyes. I feel my feet sink in the sand as the heaviness of your ghost weighs me down. The moon stark beckons and beams, broken shore roars, whispers vestiges of your being. Will I feel your touch once more? Will the foamy shores still share your secrets? We see the stars, the memories of our glorious times beckoning us together. It was a lovely start, and let us finish it never. Hello, welcome back, Sir Jester. We are just moving on to game 3, but if you'd like, I can put you as numero uno and you can open the poem for us. Let me know if you want to do that and I'll give you the opening line. And to everyone else, please let me know if you want to take part in the last game of the live stream, and we'll set up a new running order. So just say, hey, I want to play. Hey, I want to play. I ain't getting on no plane. Oh yes, mesmerizing was the first one. Yes, okay, great. The sweetest of bliss, as if it was Christmas. But it is summer, as we lightly kiss, without remiss, we sun-kissed lips, Mr. and Mrs. Angelic, we muse in each other's wings as the soft sun sets upon our skin and rises our eyes again, with reminiscent grins, keeping us thinking, how can it be better than this? Thank you very much, Sir Jester. Okay, here we go. Tayu is in. Tanya is in. Garish is in. Anneli is in. And I don't know why I spelt it like that. Anneli, and I don't know why I put Anneli as in either. What's the opening line? We don't know. If you want to play, I can give you the opening line to write. Isabella is in. Adam is in. And I'll give it a couple more seconds just to see if Sir Jester does want the opening line. And if anyone else wants to join. If not, I'll open up for prompts. And I've already finished this mug of coffee. I drink it too fast. I'm getting a sore throat. Really, I should be drinking water, not coffee. Sentient is in. Is everybody in? The ceremony is about to begin. Is everybody in? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that is a Jim Morrison reference. Is everybody in? Muchas gracias. I still don't know if you want the opening line, Sir Jester. Just let me know if you want me to give it to you or if you just want to sit this one out. In the meantime, I'll wait for Sir Jester to just give me the thumbs up. Otherwise, we will give it to Tayu. However, I need some prompts. So let's open up to prompts. Start sending in your prompts and we'll see what we can come up with. We're just about to find out, Sir Jester. Ocean darkness. Okay. So Jester has the opening line. Did I see ocean darkness? That's quite nice. I love this. I'm glad you enjoy it, Garish. I really enjoy it too. And I'm really enjoying this one as well. I've got a big weight off my shoulders, so I'm really enjoying it. I'm just going with the flow. No, we don't want to insert a page number. Let me just make sure you guys can see that properly. Yeah. Oh yes, I will be in London on Wednesday for a few days. Then I'm off to the USA for 2 months. Tayu, I hope you're taking this pandemic seriously. Every time we talk, you're at a party or you're jet setting. I'm dying to go to the US. I'm just waiting for my second jab. As soon as I get my second jab, I'm going to be off to America, hopefully. So I can't really say too much. But I did have to postpone my trip to Africa in August. Next month, man, if we weren't in this pandemic, next month I would have been off to South Africa for 2 weeks. Gutted. But it's okay, I'd rather go next year. I have postponed it until next year. They didn't charge me or anything, they was really good about it. Next year I'd rather go and be able to fully enjoy it than worry about whether I can get back or not, or whether I'll pick something up. So next year, next August, 2 weeks in South Africa. I'm not getting COVID. Well, I'm sure that's what everyone said who got COVID. Not to put a downer on your travels, but I'm not sure where am I? It's going to be in a national park. I just don't know which one. Okay, guys, throw some. At the moment, we've only got one prompt, which is ocean darkness. I'm going to leave it. I'm leaving it for. Oh, I can't even talk. I'm so distracted. I'm trying to read all the messages coming in. Sorry, I'm going to leave it for a couple more minutes. If we don't get another prompt, the prompt will be ocean darkness. Okay, Ida, I will throw you at the bottom. Colourful. Wicked. Ooh, wicked ocean darkness. I like that. Wicked ocean darkness. Okay, we're going to go with wicked ocean darkness in the spirit of time, because I've got an eye on the time. Wicked ocean darkness with an exclamation mark. Okay, wicked ocean darkness, and the first line is to Sir Jester, so take it away, Sir Jester. Wicked ocean darkness. Oops. Ah, there's some really cool ones coming in. Majestic, that's nice. Tranquil, blossoms. I have gone with tranquil. I have gone with what was it? Wicked ocean darkness now. But those are really cool prompts. Save them for next month, for sure. Majestic. I really like majestic. Okay, wicked ocean darkness, and the first line goes to Sir Jester. Wicked ocean darkness. Under the sea, down where it's wetter. Something about being better, under the sea. If anyone knows the actual lyrics to that, feel free to put them in the chat box. The wicked ocean darkness. Does anyone have any fun ocean stories? I feel like ocean has come up a lot, especially when asking for prompts and stuff. I'm just wondering if anyone has any fun ocean stories. Whenever I go into the sea or the ocean, I always hate stepping on seaweed. I don't know why. It always just makes me cringe and I'm like, ugh, I don't like it. Bit of a wuss, I guess. Has anyone been stung by a jellyfish? I've never been stung by a jellyfish. I think I've once seen a dead jellyfish on the beach. I don't go into the ocean very much. I do go to Cornwall quite a lot until the pandemic happened. I've only been in the ocean once when I went to Cornwall. And by being in the ocean, I don't mean just dipping my feet. I mean fully immersed in the ocean, which was a couple of years ago. But I always walk along the beach. I love walking along the beach. Yeah, but does anyone have any fun stories, I guess? Darling, it's better, down where it's wetter, take it by me. That's it. Yeah, I love that song. I was once carried away. Oh, thank you very much, Delgar, for the £10 super chat. If you enjoy these write-alongs, please do show your appreciation. If you've got $1 or £1 to spare, by hitting the dollar in a box icon, which is somewhere around the chat box. For me, it's underneath the chat box. I don't know if it's the same for you. I was once carried away by the currents. Oh my goodness. Wow, that must be scary. That's never happened to me. I don't really go out far enough and what have you. Someone voted no. Wow, someone voted no, that they're not excited for this month's write-along. Now I'm going to cry. But that's cool. That's cool. We're all entitled to our opinions. I stepped on a stingray once. Lucky I did not get stung. Wow. That's scary. It's Sir Jester. I don't know if you're well behind, but we've been waiting for your opening line. The prompt is Wicked Ocean Darkness. I'll give you another couple minutes. Maybe you're AFK again or you've lost connection to the internet. But I'll give you another couple minutes before moving on to Tayo instead. I stepped on a stingray. That's really crazy because they kind of really hit you, don't they? When they go, they really go. And that's what happened to poor Steve Irwin. I grew up with Steve Irwin. I was very sad. Adam, I'd like to send my mesmerising summer thoughts here after the third game. Well, whilst we wait, Isabella, please feel free to do it now, whilst we're waiting for the first line to come in. I love snorkeling. I own my own gear. That's so cool. That's so cool. I never got, as a kid, I got the, you know, the cheap sort of snorkeling gear that you get in like corner shops or whatever. And I never understood, I never got my head around the prospect. I thought, if I've got the tube in my mouth, then I can breathe. And so I'd go as deep as I liked. And then obviously, of course, swallowed a load of water as a kid. But I love the idea of diving. I'd love to dive, like proper dive, you know. I absolutely hate those barnacle things. I'm so disgusted by them. When I was younger, we used to go swimming in the ocean a lot, and you had to swim to a buoy and back. It had barnacles on it. Oh, yeah, those things are fascinating. The beach I go to in Cornwall has a load of them on all the rocks and stuff, and they're like proper solid things, aren't they? My sister haunted me with jellyfishes and threw them at me. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy, Nelly. That's crazy. I don't know what it is about stepping on seaweed that just creeps me out. I don't like it. I think we might have lost Sir Jester, so I'm gonna... Ah, there we go. Just as I was about to move on. Ask and dance. That was good timing, Sir Jester. With the naked arcane. Dive within one eon arcade. Up next is Tayu, please. And I did see Isabella's poem come in somewhere. Let me just scroll up. Mesmerizing summer thoughts remind of good old days, when air was fresh, the weather hot, and happy holidays. And as the dandelion wine is vanished from my skin, I'm half awake and half asleep in a midsummer dream. That's fantastic, Isabella. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. We were in Mexico where I discovered snorkeling. We used their gear. We took them back and they washed them in ocean water. Ugh. They washed them in ocean water? That must be very salty. I used to think barnacles were sea teeth. That's when we decided to buy our own gear. Good timing indeed. Yes, okay, brilliant. So up next is Tayu. Thank you for your stories. When I was in Mexico, I was about maybe 6. I was that big. Maybe, yeah, I would say I was about that big. And I got to swim with dolphins. That was really cool. And apparently I fell in love with the holiday rep. You know, those people who kind of work at the hotel and make things exciting and stuff. And apparently I used to pick the flowers from the hotel flower beds and then give it to her. Ask and dance with the naked arcane, dive within one eon arcade. Okay, Tayu is up next. The prompt is Wicked Ocean Darkness. And we have 20 minutes, so hopefully we can squeeze this in. We've got Tayu, Tanya, Garish, Anelli, Isabella, myself, Sentient, and Ida. Hopefully we can squeeze this, get this finished in time. We do have 20 minutes. Under the sea. For those of you who weren't here at the start of the video, wow. Did you guys hear that? You must have heard that. If I heard that with my ears and my mic's down here, you guys definitely heard my belly then. Oh gosh, what am I doing with my life? Seeping through... Oh, I'm lost. Seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring to claim it. Okay, up next is Garish, please. Swimming with dolphins, marvelous. I wish I could swim like dolphins can swim and sing like David Bowie can sing. I wish I could sing like David Bowie can sing. What do we have so far? So far we have Ask and Dance with the Naked Arcane, Dive within one eon arcade, Tranquility, seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring, not darling, daring to claim it. We can be heroes just for one day, yeah. Isabella, that is really pretty. Love that dandelion wine. line. Dandelion wine line. Have you all seen mine? Yep, I got it, bro. Okay, Garish is up next. We can be heroes just for one day. This is ground control to Major Tom. So Jester, Tayu, Tanya, Garish, Anelli, Isabella, myself, Sentient, and Ida. Ida! Sorry, Ida. I caught myself, but not in time. Okay, Tanya is next. Ask and dance with the naked arcane, divine within one eon arcade. Tranquility seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring to claim it. It was daring, wasn't it? I don't know how darling came up. I'm pretty sure it was daring. Yeah, daring to claim it. Thank you, Ida. Apart from other writers, I get inspired from Ray Bradbury, and his Dandelion Wine novel is a gem. Maniacal. Wreck and caustic ruin the ocean's madness tide with turn. Garish. Anelli is up next, please. And so far we have Ask and dance with the naked arcane, dive within one eon arcade, tranquility seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring to claim it, maniacal wreck and caustic ruin the ocean's madness tide with turn. Tide. Did I say tide? Or did I say time? I don't know. Yes, what I was going to say is, for those of you who weren't here at the start of the video, the Poetry Cove newsletter came out today, so do check your spam inbox, because June was a huge month for us. There was so much that went on. I'm really proud of what was Tanya's line? Did I not put Tanya's line in? Did I not put... Wait. Oh no, I've messed up. I've messed up again. I'm all over the place. We're still waiting for Tanya's line. Yes, we're still waiting for Tanya's line. I apologise. I apologise. And just as I said that, it came in. Thank you, Tanya. And I am so sorry that I skipped past you. The angry waves crashing upon the majestic mountainside, laughing at the darkness of the ocean. Thank you, Tanya. And thank you, Anelli, for always having my back and making sure that I don't completely lose control. Okay, so we've got Garish. So now is Anelli. Thank you. And we have so far Ask and dance with the naked arcane, dive within one eon arcade, tranquility seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring to claim it, the wicked angry waves crashing upon the majestic mountainside, laughing at the darkness of the ocean, maniacal wreck and caustic ruin the ocean's madness tide with turn. Whew. That's pretty epic. What was I saying? Yes, a lot happened during June for the Poetry Cove. Some really amazing stuff. I'm really proud of the way the Cove is developing and going. So much went on in Second Life. I know not many people here are part of that. I know Garish is, but I think it's just me, Garish, and Sentient. But there was so much to catch up on, so please do check your spam folder for our newsletter. And yes, up next is Anneli, then Isabella, myself, Sentient Ida. Unfortunately, I don't think I've ever read any Bradbury, so I'm not sure who Ray Bradbury is, but I will look into it. I had a phase where I read all of his stuff over the span of a few weeks. Bradbury's prose sounds like poetry. Nope. I'm going to hold it in. No, I'm not. But I feel like that was quiet. It's sitting there, I can feel it. But I held on to it, just. Okay, we've got 10 minutes, folks. I don't think we're going to make it. I think for the first time, welcome to the Poetry Cove, Ida. I get an email every time someone joins, and I see that Ida's just joined, so welcome to the Poetry Cove. What was I saying? Yes, we have little over 10 minutes. This may be the first write-along that we don't finish a poem, my friends. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to move Ida up under Isabella, so that if we don't make it... Pardon you. Thank you, Sir Jester. Oops. If we don't make it, at least... And I'm going to move Sentient up as well. Wait, what was it? I can't remember. I think Sentient was there. But actually, I know that if we don't have time to finish, I know Sentient won't mind. Okay, so we do have a new running order, folks. So please, wow, the chat is really blowing up. But Anneli, Isabella, Ida, Sentient, myself, just in case we don't get to finish this poem. Okay, poetry. I love Bradbury's. Okay, everyone seems to know this Bradbury person, so I'm going to definitely have to look this up. Yay, Second Life. Yes, Garish. Yay, Second Life. We do have quiz night tonight, by the way. I'm going to try and host it on the forum. Last month there wasn't enough interest on the forum, so we couldn't do it. But it is going to be on the forum and on Second Life at the Cove. It is going to be 8 PM my time, British time. Although I think I made a mistake on the calendar and put it as 10 PM my time. It is going to be 8 PM. Okay, let the bloody poem finish itself for once. Hello, I don't know what you mean by that. Hello, just watching this in Uganda. Hello, Jeff the Poet. Welcome from London. Really so sorry, Tanya. Thank you. I've not been able to do much in the Poetry Cove. Another unexpected sadness has hit our family. We are trying to wrap our heads around the news. I'm really sorry, Tanya. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. There was a line. There we go. Found it. Dance with the ocean's ancient creatures and make love in the colourful ocean. Okay, Isabella is up next, please. I'm there at quiz night tonight on the Discord. No, it's not on the Discord. It's going to be on the forum and on Second Life. It probably would be easier to do it on Discord than on the forum. That might be something to consider in the future. But for this month, it's going to be on the forum if there's enough interest. If you want to register your interest, please find the thread. I don't know where it is. I think it's in general discussion, and just put your name down, register your interest. I need at least 2 people. I don't know if anyone's registered yet. I haven't had time to look on it, but recollecting that dance in a slow motion and watching the bridges burn. Okay, I think we will finish this poem. Next up is Ida. What was I saying? Yes, if you'd like to take part in the Poetry Cove quiz, either turn up on the forum, first register your interest on the forum, otherwise if there's not enough people I won't do it on the forum. I need at least 2 people to second version. I will do in a second, Isabella, no problem. What was I saying? I need at least 2 names on the forum to host it on the forum. Or if you'd rather a more interactive sort of face-to-face, you can join us at the CAF on Second Life. All at 8 PM my time, BST, British summertime. Second version, okay. Recollecting that dance in a slow motion and watching the memories burn. A good night's sleep or a 10-minute ball or a pint of chocolate ice cream or all 3 together is good medicine. I'm not sure what that is in reference to, but a good quote nevertheless. Maybe that's a Bradbury thing. Again, I haven't read any Bradbury, but everyone seems to know him, so apparently I need to sort myself out and read some Bradbury. Okay, Ida is up next, then Sentient, and then myself. And then I am off for another coffee. And what do I need to do? I need to do some email stuff, and I actually need to create the quiz, because at the moment I haven't even got the questions together. Let me just try and find a link for those of you that might want to take part in the forum quiz. Oh. My computer can't handle it. My computer is saying no. But I get there slowly but surely. Forum. This might take a while. My laptop is not happy with me at all. Oh, what a wondrous. What a wondrous world of waves surrounds the sky this night. Okay, up next is Sentient, if Sentient is still with us. I haven't seen Sentient's name pop up. Oh yeah, there it is. I love Bradbury's short stories. I assume that Sentient is still with us. So sorry to hear, Tanya, sending some healing thoughts your way, sis. Absolutely, I second that too. I'm sorry to hear that, Tanya. Okay, so it's not in general discussion, which is where it should be. I can't imagine why it'd be in poetry discussion, but let me have a look. It is in poetry discussion, in fact. Let me move that to general discussion. I don't know, should it be in general discussion or should it be in poetry discussion? I feel like it should be in general discussion. It's not really got anything to do with poetry, although it's a poetry quiz. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Anyway, I've just moved it to general discussion, so if you're looking for it, it is now in general discussion. And let me scroll down and see if anyone has registered yet. And if they have, how many. But my laptop's not loading it, so we'll see. I wish I could take part. That's 1 AM my time. I have to be up by 5:30 to be in the office by 7. No problem, Tanya. No problem at all. Waltzing through time, through the darkness of the crashing waves. Waltzing through time, through the darkness of the crashing waves. And then it's me. Ask and dance with the naked arcane, dive within one eon arcade. Tranquility seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring to claim it. The wicked, angry waves crashing upon the majestic mountainside, laughing at the darkness of the ocean. Maniacal wreck and caustic ruin, the ocean's madness tide with turn. Dance with the ocean's ancient creatures and make love in the colourful ocean, recollecting that dance in a slow motion and watching the memories burn. Oh, what a wondrous world of waves surrounds the sky this night, waltzing through time through the darkness of the crashing waves. Okay, I'm just going to end it for time. A dancing reflection within the wicked ocean darkness. Make love in the always welcome. Adam, do you generally check your Insta direct? I'll be honest with you, I'm not really. I lurk on Instagram now. I'm not really a massive fan of Instagram anymore. I've sort of fallen out of love with it a little bit, but that might be because I'm so busy, so who knows. I may fall in love with Instagram one more time, but the Poetry Cove is keeping me very busy. The new book is keeping me very busy. If anyone missed it, I am in the process of publishing my 5th poetry collection. I haven't got a date for when it releases just yet, but I'm busy with that, the Poetry Cove, and some other stuff I've got going on. The house I'm no longer buying anymore. I lost the house, so that's something. At least that's something that is a weight off my shoulders. But I can check my direct messages if that's what you're asking me to do. Okay, that is the end of this month's Write Along. I keep saying and I will read the poem one more time. Ask and dance with the Ask and dance with the naked arcane, dive within one eon arcade, tranquility seeping through the tight spaces in my mind, daring to claim it. The wicked, angry waves crashing upon the majestic mountainside, laughing at the darkness of the ocean. Maniacal wreck and caustic ruin, the ocean's madness tide with turn. Dance with the ocean's ancient creatures and make love in the colourful ocean, recollecting that dance in a slow motion and watching the memories burn. Oh, what a wondrous world of waves surrounds the sky this night, waltzing through time through the darkness of the crashing waves, a dancing reflection within the wicked ocean darkness. Okay, that's it for July's Write Along. As always, thank you so much for taking part. It's great to see some new faces. It's great to see some returning faces. If you enjoyed this, please do like the video, and if you could spare $1 or £1, please show your support for what we do here. It all kind of gets reinvested to either the Poetry Cove or my channel directly. I do have a really cool project coming up for Halloween as a Halloween special. I know that's a long way, but we're planning it already because it's such a big project. So yes, please do, if you can spare a super chat. It's in the chat box. It's like a square with a $sign in it. I'd be so grateful, really. If you're a member of the Poetry Cove, there's so much admin to do these days. If you're a member of the Poetry Cove, don't forget, 8 PM British summertime, there's going to be a Poetry Cove quiz, either on the forum if there's interest or in the virtual CAF. All the information for that is going to be on the website now. The radio, if you guys are sitting on a poem and you have a lapel mic, I literally bought this for £5, and you want to record yourself and hear yourself on the radio, please do go to thepoetrycove.com, click on radio, click on submit your track. We still need some more tracks. I can't release the radio until I've got a few more tracks because it will be 24-hour. At the moment, if I released it with what we've got, it's going to be far too repetitive. So please, if you are sitting on a poem and you're thinking about it, just jump in at the deep end and go for it because we need it. I think that's everything. The newsletter, check your spam if you're a member of the Poetry Cove. Yes, I do have a new book I'm working on that's coming out soon. I don't have a release date for that yet, though, so just know that that's happening. The White Cover trilogy is not available. It is out of print, but I am working on some revised editions, and they will be released after the early hours. That's the title of the new book. I'm going to quickly catch up on chat because I see a lot that's coming in. I do hope you enjoy your visit to the US. Yes, I am just waiting for my second jab to be fully vaxxed, and then I will be in New York and New Jersey. I will send you all a copy. I'm publishing mine soon too. Okay, great. Yes, definitely. Congratulations, Tayu. I had a lot of fun, even though I only caught snippets of the Write-Along. Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you, Ida, and I hope you enjoyed your baked goods. I haven't sent any messages yet, so please check it in the evening if possible. I will do my best, for sure. This has been fantastic. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, Tanya. And I do send you, of course, healing wishes, and I hope everything heals for you. Without knowing too much, of course. Yes, thank you all for supporting me as well. Thanks to... Oh, I lost it. Where'd that go? Thanks to everybody. Such a joy to meet you all. Great to have you here, Isabella. See you all on Instagram. Thanks, it's been a pleasure watching. Love from Uganda. Thank you, Jeff. Love from London. Sir Jester, blooming, lovely collab. Thanks, Adam. Thank you, everyone. Take care and much love. Much love, Sir Jester. Go well. See you on Instagram. Love from Kenya. I could send in a German one if that's okay. Sure, do it. I do it. Why not? Do it. Why not? Send it to us and we'll listen to it and we'll have a think. Obviously, of course, English would be preferable, but it's going to be an international radio, so do it and then we'll see what happens. Yes, I really enjoy this. Thank you, Garish. Thank you, everyone. We're good to catch up. Thank you, Garish. I'll see you probably at the CAF, I assume, for the quiz. See you, Tayu. Should we create an Instagram group? We do have an Instagram page called the Poetry Cove Radio. If you want to follow it, send you a message, Adam. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'm off. I'm off to go and do some more work and have some more coffee and have dinner. It's been great. I'll see you all in August. Wow, the year is really flying by yet again. Time is a asshole. See you later.